Alright, got another mail day today. I didn't pre-open all of these packages, so bear with me on that. This was more of a spur-of-the-moment type of thing. But was either do them now or try to fit them in early before I do my workout in the morning. This package comes all the way from Switzerland. Let's see what. Oh, discogs, and I had bought some more in Extremo. This is Die Vergenstrassen in der Stand. Not certain if I knew any of the particular songs on this one, but they had it, so I went ahead and purchased it. This is what I was mainly getting, their new album, the Kompass Song, because they played two of the songs off this during that Wacken festival, and I went ahead and splurged to get the big book of it. Just happy it came in, nice embossed and raised everything. So everything's really cool. You know, the other one's just kind of regular. I'm not actually a real big fan of the artwork on it, but whatever. So happy to have in my collection so far. I still have a few more on the way. Now this one, one of my favorite bands, in Nar. This is their new album, The Scrape of a Kneel, or Kneel, whatever. Always been a big fan of this band. I love their approach to this kind of jazzy weirdness that is still based in, death metal and doom. I do like that they are now doing a collab type thing. I've actually asked way back in the day about it, but only offered myself up as a percussionist, but as in just, the drummer. But I think I have more confidence in my abilities to play guitar or bass to really add some more texture. But happy it came in. I missed out on the previous album because they're only doing limited runs of these now, like 100 copies each. And I just happened to go check to make sure or see if they had anything new. Saw this, went ahead and pre-ordered it immediately. So extremely thrilled. Might have to email them again and see if they might want to do a new collab or if I can get in on it, depending on their approach of recording and everything. Now this, I think I purchased more for my wife. I got it on eBay. This is The Mission, UK, Carved in Sand. Something that we just happened to be listening to while drinking pretty heavily on a weekend, because that's my only explanation. It's like goth rock, which I am a big fan of. I just can't tell you what they particularly sound like. Even when I went back and checked that I had ordered this on eBay, I was like, oh, I don't know what the hell. That's great. Now I have this one. Oh, bubble wrapped and cardboard. All the goodness, which I'll be using shortly for something else I'll send out. This is attached to all of it, just with tape. Excellent. This album's fantastic. This is In Extremo, the Mind Rustling Hearts. Fucking amazing album. I went and listened to this one because they did pull heavily from this album during that Whackin' Fest. At least the couple of tracks that really just resonated with me. I went and listened to the entire thing. Just fucking brilliant. So, still have a couple more coming in. Happy to play it now in my truck and instead of off of YouTube or whatever. Now, this is from Sentinel Divide. Get this open without slicing myself open. No, so much for spur of the moment. This is Sentinel Divide, Haunted by Cruelty. Nice digipack. Really disgusting death metal band. I mentioned about it in one of my previous videos that I got it for free when purchasing some other CDs from Jim, and he threw it in. So I went and checked to see if they had anything else. Saw this up on Bandcamp, went ahead and purchased it immediately, and quite happy with my purchase, to say the least. So, wrap that up. Not sure where this one came from. I guess I'll find out in just a moment once I open it up. Well, came with some stickers. Oh, that might be a clue. I actually can't read it. But I'm assuming it's all the same label. Nope, it's not upside down. Sorry, can't plug you properly like how I should. Used his real name on it, so I can't help you with that either. But got Abrication, Pure Entity. It's a 3-song EP. Yeah, this is the Aggressively Uninterested. That's the name of the label. So very sorry that I could not get that correct. I think this was one of the albums I just kind of was looking at to pick up, because I was looking for one particular album, and that was this Abraded, Dynasty Into the Swamp, because they also did this with a collab with Maggot Stomp, which does fantastic death metal always. Love the artwork, love the simplicity of the digipacks. And, oh, Jesus. I know that the name of the album is Ethereal. Maybe that's the name of the whole band, because I can't make out the logo. And I know I probably just picked it because it looked decent before I even checked anything and said hell with it. So, looks like it'll be more great death metal. I know those other ones are death metal, so guess I can't really complain. Can't really, fault myself for doing as I do. Some good Kraken and Coke. Now this package is from Poland. I'm assuming this is a Discogs purchase, but I do order from Polish labels pretty often. Just don't really remember up until I actually start opening up. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I had that on order from long ago. Especially nowadays. Oh, I do love some bubble wrap and tape. Alright. I got Erupted Evil. This is Ghoul. I'm assuming this is the Discogs purchase. I do not recall this artwork, but it's pretty fantastic. I mean, I know I definitely would pick it up for myself, just from that. And then inserts, layout, just, yeah, extremely tasty. This is Syndron de Han Calopin. This is the tray, CD. Oh, it's a split? Yeah. This Airman, and then this is Decline. So, the songs. Oh, and also TSMED. Merciless Death Productions. Well, don't recall ordering that, but I'm going to put that in a jewel case and take a listen to that split in just a bit here. After I finish up a few other things. Now this is Odious Devotion. Looks like an EP, but it might be Funeral Doom. I don't really recall buying this either. I do recall the... No, I don't really recall any of this. Beast of Revelation and the Ancient Ritual of Death. Vaguely remember this. This is really kind of odd. I have to go check Discogs and see if that's what I did, was just kind of play myself, just picking out a bunch of cool looking stuff and just said hell with it and bought it. Or I had it in a cart and pressed buy all or something. I don't know. Either way, it's almost like having a grab bag. Now here, this last one, I believe it's from, yes, this is also from my good friend Jim, who constantly posts awesome albums up for sale. This is Misanthropic Misanthropic Monarch. I'm stupid. Regress to the Saturnine chapter. I checked them out. Kind of a decent ass, good death metal. Love the artwork if you can make that out. He put it up for sale. I said shit on it. Let me grab that. And then I went through a bunch of his other stuff on what he had for sale. I think he pointed out, try and find the other one. Yeah, he threw in this one because I don't recall buying this one, but this is Misanthropic Monarch. I don't know if this was a normal sleeve or if it's a promo. But I mean, hell, that's Mike Smith from Suffocation on drums. Did not know that. So that just adds an extreme amount of more fever for me to listen to it. Now this is Vermint Death Domain. Don't think I listened to it before I even purchased it. I said, yeah, let me throw that in as well as something I haven't had or bought before. I probably did check it out on YouTube beforehand, but didn't care. This is Qqgcguvhjn. This collects their early 2 EPs. See if they have them listed in here, because this is the early death metal band, limited to 1,000 copies, not the new brutal death metal band. I took a listen to them. You know, kind of sounds like a disgusting autopsy or a little bit of cyanide. Oh, there you go. Subconscious projection and seclusion. Highly recommended if you can find copies. I missed out on it on, you know, both when it was released in the early 90s, like a lot of us did, and when it was re-released, did not pay attention. This is Shrine of the Serpent. There's also a short EP. Got that kind of black with slightly off, like bleached out. But I think this was more of a death doom, if I recall correctly. And then I picked up this Maze of Torment that I did not have, which is, I think, the self-titled one on Corrosion. I don't know. I did not have this particular album. I have one of their other ones, the one with the skull on it. And let me take out, because he, instead of sending an invoice, he puts pieces of paper with my name and the price I paid on it. That's the back cover. I'm glad I keep jewel cases around to throw that in there. And finally, a little bit of plug for myself. This is Qqgcguvhjn. If you want to look it up, it's Qqgcguvhjn with the debut as McGaw. If you enjoy really chaotic death, war, black metal, like if Revenge took even more cocaine and did songs along the lines about 10 minutes long of consistent blasting with some overtones from, say, the early Swedish band Owl, where it has a little bit of hypnotic trance to it. I mean, as in, because the drums are a consistent blasting the entire time, that you start to eyes roll back in your head. I mean, it's completely raw and disgusting, and up for sale right now on Bandcamp. And that's it.